You know, maybe I'll just do one more review for this year, and why not at least do one more? One more review for this year, and we could end the year. What should I review this year, you may be asking? Well, I do feel like I might think about maybe something from fan-made creation. Review something with someone else I'm familiar with, like animation. I might think about it, but maybe for now, maybe some other time. Let's go with something a little. Let's review something that I want to review. Yes, I'll do a review on animation versus animator whenever we have the time. But you know what? Let's review Animator versus Animation 4. Yeah, I know we had Animator versus Animation 5, but that'll be a story for another day. But that's a story for another day. I admit everyone, I will want to review the shorts, but I think I'll review these first. Which will later on be collaborative with the 5th episode. So let's review Animation versus Animator 4, as considering most of the channel nowadays more talks about that version of the show as well. Than pretty much any other version. Animation versus Animator 4 was a kind of. Let me give you the brief history of why this was created. So, remember when I said in the Animator versus Animation tree video that I said this video? Said that Animator versus Animator tree was supposed to be the finale. Yeah, this was supposed to be his magma opus, a finale. That this is supposed to be its finale or something. Boy, that aged like milk. I know why this one. Milk. So, yeah, you might be wondering why Alan Baker really. He wants to move on to other projects. But due to it, but one day his animation teacher is like, nah, man, continue the series. And yeah, he continued the series. 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 Mainly, he's due to his instructor and professor was telling him to. They ask him, yeah, I think no man, let's just move forward your friend. Due to the large fan base and unique potential, which is more valuable than your professional work at college. Graduation, one graduation and Kickstarter video and Kickstarter later, Animation vs. Animator 4 was released on October 4th. I was kind of on the hype train. So, yeah, that's kind of the history of why Animator vs. Animation 4 was created and why the series continued. I will also talk about the Animator vs. Animator shorts. Shorts at a different time, aka the 5th episode. aka episode 5. I'll talk about episode 5 another time, but for now, I want to focus this more on the other episodes. So we get to an opening that I do really like. And the animator is doing normally I'm Baker. Showing off his friend. We get to a nice little callback, like to the whole chosen one thing. Yeah, we get to nice callbacks. Yeah. And has been stated to be 3 years since the events of the episode. Though, though the animator's wife also comes to do something else, help with the laundry. I thought it was his mom or something actually, but turns out that was his wife. I know Alan Baker's married nowadays after one of the episode. Okay, yeah, I know this is before he had post-marriage. After quickly dealing, oh yeah, after actually dealing with something else and doing the laundry. Then we see one stick figure come to life between those two, but the second time we see him come to life. Yeah, though his name was never mentioned in the episode. I think the card game only reveals his name to be reveals his name, which I'm gonna mention being the second coming. Yeah, no joke. Literally, we don't know his name until the second coming. Surprising how we never know his name until a lot later, where he's mentioned to be called the second coming. So, and then we get to the Stickfire website, which is actually available after seeing for other stick figures, red, blue, yellow, green, common colors by the way. Messing around with Facebook, and yeah. Also, funny after dealing with pretty much it. Well, I see. He should have at least had something quit before this, but oh well. You see, yeah, okay, actually, yeah, okay. I think, yeah, I forgot that. Oh, wait, his name was mentioned. Maybe I wasn't really paying attention to detail. And it says, yeah, the second coming is called the Chosen One's Return. Yeah, this would have been a bit of a. I would normally call it foreshadowing, but then again, this is before the episodes of. Then again, this is before his true return. I think this was meant to be maybe. Sure. Huh? Sure. This one? Sure. Okay. Sure, I don't know if this was unintentional foreshadowing, but maybe that was unintentional foreshadowing. Tries to end, but doesn't really work. Ends up becoming pretty much. So we got to interesting action scenes, and also into the iPhone, which causing mayhem. Which I do really like the scene also as well, where they basically go into a lot of games into this scenario. After getting him out, through the Dropbox, and then we get back to the old anime versus classic anime versus animation style of video. After destroying a mouse and showing the second character can actually able to draw, after we get to scenes where he basically just gets a new mouse, turns out he's able to draw. So he does, and yeah, able to speak, and yeah, decided why not to keep it alive and everything. Able to reset God, and 5 months later, he has been working with him, helping with animation and pretty much everything else. Yeah, and we'll suddenly become friends. Yeah, the animator and the second coming will become friends. Yeah, that's kind of the second episode. This is more of nice to see. Even though I like some of the Netflix series, but yeah, I do enjoy that. Overall, Animator versus Animation 4. For pretty much a reboot and sequel, it does pretty much does the job. I do also think this continuity. Newsy nods and everything else. And yeah, I did review it for a bit. Yeah, by the way, the second coming will become more of the prominent character in the animated versus animation series, as well as the three other characters as well as the four other characters as well. They would mostly also be more prominent characters as well. They would also become more prominent in that. But in the meanwhile, yeah. No, I'm not going to talk about animator versus animation Minecraft, which is more of a spin-off. Yeah, like having a fight Minecraft, YouTube, or whatever. Assume device a little bit. We don't really. And yeah, excuse me. I will. Oh, excuse me. I'll talk about all these in a different time period. But for now, overall, Animator vs. Animation 4 is a pretty good animation. It still holds up to this day after being 6 years old, pretty much. So, yeah, I recommend watching it. And yeah, you can also see the ever so expandable thing about the animator versus animation industry. So, I recommend giving it a watch. Anyway, that's going to be my New Year's. This is going to be my last review this year, unless I feel like reviewing one more thing or whatever. But I feel for now, I felt that as much as I want to end my review with Death Battle, I decided why not to end with this. Maybe something a little lighter. Maybe something just something nice to end the year off. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye.